Sorry, Max. All anyone's turned up so far is that he's got that...
So, overlords, is it Hulk?
Or ice the bulk.
You can go.
What, so everybody's just gonna stare, no one's got anything to say? Everybody else is real chatty. Nothing. All just gonna stare at me. So you're Mags.
Hey.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal. Though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Why would I, as the overboss, be running jobs for you? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, does it? Oh. Now that I think about it. Not like I have to give you whatever I find if I do little jobs.
Mags always saw the potential in this place, and she doesn't steer us wrong.
People who do their job well should get to live well. And no gang does their job better than us.
Hey, Mags.
Boss, think you might be interested in taking on a task for us?
I got you.
A couple of our members uncovered a cache, but word has gotten out about their find. You'd head in to make sure we're the ones who end up controlling it.
I hope you're not under the impression I do this for nothing.
Of course. This is real work, Overboss. Pays real caps.
Who are we talking about here?
The Institute, and some of their toy soldiers.
Right up my alley.
Good to hear. We'll be waiting.
Alright. Jobs include killing Institute.
Operators got no tolerance for dead weight. Those who can't cut it, they're gone.
William.
Any operator gets caught breaking a piece, I'll punish him myself, boss. And I don't think it's alright to get caught.
I like your attitude. Hey, look. I guess that, I can't remember her name. That girl outside will be happy when she gets that quartz. I don't know why I care. I'm just curious as to why someone's so obsessed with this stuff. Very funny. I really thought we had something going there. You ops are all the same. Screw you. If I ever see you again, I'll slap a collar on you. We'll see how you like that. Pissed off guy with the blue hair. Okay. Hey, I know you're operator and I'm packed, but that ain't mean we can't be friendly or whatever. I saw the way you were looking at me. I'm open for crossing enemy lines, if you know what I mean. Meet me in the hub after sundown. I know a place we can go. That good-looking guy with the blue hair. Ah. It looks like somebody was jilted. Be interesting to find somebody with blue hair and find out what happened. So I can have a good laugh.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's stopping you.
No, they're not.
No way I could pick this.
I want to get in there.
Go check that out.
Okay, you are so slow.
Beginning requested task. Attempt failed. Repeating. Attempt failed. Repeating. Attempt failed. Repeating. Task failed.
Oh well, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
I'll never grasp the allure of the other games. Nothing but targets with fur and
Act like
trash
rabid
piles
animals.
with attitude.
Ought to be dealt with the same way.
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one for tests, don't.
Busy. That is pretty funny. What is that? Still quivering. I mean, whatever, as long as they're cooking.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
Yeah, don't get cocky.
Not only did someone survive the gauntlet, but he took on Coulter and won. I already hear people talking about some secret agreement between Gage and the gangs, saying whoever took down Coulter would take his place. You believe that? I didn't know for this guy. How convenient to be overboss. I mean,
An actual head there looks pretty good.
somebody, I would have thrown my name into that hat. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I can't wait to see what worse than Coulter, right?
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. But they sure as hell were born for it.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs, dying is more their strong suit.
Really, just knocking shit all over the place?
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak.
I know, you just said it, I heard you.
They sure as hell were born for it.
Where is this Lizzie person?
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
This is the way we came in.
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of the tests, don't.
I do want to know where your Lizzie friend is.
Not
Perhaps we'll
supposed
talk
to
to
hurt
her
the
another
other
day.
No rule against tricking it, another.
But I definitely don't mind going out and blowing some Institute faces off. Got no issue with that.
Come across any apologist crazies? What's it called? All those freaks that stick to their camp.
The what? Interesting.
It's close. I know it's close. It has to be.
Here you go. One crisp and refreshing Nuka-Cola quartz.
Yay! You're the best! Thank you so much. I said I'd tell you why I was here, so I will. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with the stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
I don't even know who that is.
Who was John Caleb Bradburton?
Sorry, I tend to forget most people aren't as interested in the history of Nuka-Cola as I am. He was an inventor, and the best thing he ever invented was, you guessed it, Nuka-Cola! So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Well, I'm Bella. That formula was one of the great mysteries.
You'd better make good on that promise. I'm not...
Bradburton didn't just create soda formulas. He was a genius who invented all kinds of fantastic things. All I really care about is getting my hands... Any other inventions we find are yours to keep. So, what do you think?
What's in it for me?
I was just getting to that part. Bradburton didn't just create soda formulas. He was a genius who invented all kinds of fantastic things. All I really care about is getting my hands on the Nuka-Cola formula. Any other inventions we find are yours to keep. So, what do you think?
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Okay, well, we're not doing that anytime soon. Hell's this? Nuka Cave. Not interested in that right now. I am going to take a little moment, check out our map, and get an idea. Biologists. We're gonna. We don't need to do that. Yeah, but what about the gang boss for the disciples? Where are they at? Or the pack, I mean. He's down there. Well. I guess we'll go out to the Commonwealth to do that. Let's go meet the gang boss for the disciples and get this over with.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
You know, these people complaining about Nisha, whoever Nisha is exactly. They're whining and they're complaining about making everybody team up. But they're not dead. And they seem to be thriving pretty well.
Stuck in my head again.
Yeah, it's obviously making you crazy because you told me that 50 times already.
Watch yourself, boss. Because we sure will be.
Hey. Watch him out.
Gage must have pulled a few strings if someone like you is in charge now.
I'll tell you what. Your attitude sucks. I'll make sure you pay if you give me any shit. I swear, every time I walk through a door, it's like making my brain have to adjust to the light.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little green Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. If Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be...
What about you, big eye?
Sure, the other message.
The new OB, huh? I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha. She's in charge.
Yeah.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk to Nisha.
Savoy.
Those pack holes even look at me wrong. They're dead.
So more people talking shit about me right in front of my face. Got balls.
Hey there.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
Watch it, lady. I'm no one's pet.
Really? Gage made Coulter, and now here you are. I'm just calling it as I see it. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
I bet you guys are great at parties.
Side with us, you'll soon find out. Just don't slack off when it comes to actually doing your job. We got Coulter Nuka Town, and suddenly he forgot the big picture. We both know how that turned out. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
I thought it was pretty impressive.
Good to see the new boss at least has some taste. I might let you keep that head on your shoulders after all. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me? You're over, boss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm gonna do things my way, whether you approve or not.
Oh, yeah? I just have a few things for you to consider before you go off and do things your way. You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, If you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. We'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Well, I might as well get this started. I'm sure you got something in mind.
Got a job. I think it'll interest you.
What you got?
I was just thinking about our dear friends in the pack. Somehow, they managed to take one of my clients. No one cuts ties with me and lives.
I expect you to make it worth my while.
Of course. You are the overboss, aren't you?
Who am I up against?
Just some annoying idiot. Should be easy for you.
Sign me up.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, Lunkhead, it looks like we'll be going back to the Commonwealth to do a few jobs. Get a look at this place while we're in here.
You may run Nuka World, but this is Disciple territory. We're in charge here.
Well, I do like your face paint.
I can't believe we didn't deal with Coulter ourselves.
Well, you didn't, and I did.
I could really go for killing someone right about now.
Hey, Savoy.
So sick of Nuka-Cola.
Well, no one's
Best
forcing you
thing
to
about
drink it.
wearing a mask, not having to look like I care when people talk to me.
Killing beats stealing any day. Nothing beats that rush.
The nice thing about living inside the mountain is not having Nuka-Cola shoved down your throat every minute.
Oh, yeah? Ah. So you guys made quite a mess up here.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
The operators are too obsessed with their reflections to get any real work done around here.
I'll bet. That's blood packs, huh?
Bet Gage is happy he has a new ass to kiss. Not sure how he put up with Coulter all that time.
You don't mind if I look at your computer, do you? Oh, this is always so tedious, hacking computers. But you gotta do what you gotta do. That was easy. Watch list. Reminder to self, there are no warnings here. Anyone who violates the rule or betrays the disciples deserves worse than death. Ruby. Rumors are saying Ruby's stealing from our own. Not sure what pisses me off more, that she's stealing from us or that she got caught. Either way, I don't have any proof besides Paige's claim, and Paige was probably too high on Jet to trust. Gonna let this sit for now and see how it goes. Josie. Savoy found the remains of what looks like Josie's handiwork. I have one rule here, people. Why is it so damn hard to follow? When you hide a body, not only do you make sure it's hidden, you make sure it's really dead. Savoy said the pack guy was halfway back to Nuka Town when we found him. No solid proof that it was Josie besides the fact that she and this guy got into it the other day. Samuel. Samuel seems to forget who's in charge here and likes to question my decisions. He's smart enough to not challenge me directly, and I'm sure he knows if he tried to take me out, Savoy and Dixie would never follow him. He's trouble though. It reminds me of Sledge, and he's new, so he doesn't know what went down back then. But if he keeps it up, he can learn the hard way, just like Sledge did. Carrie. On watch for a different reason. Carrie has a bit of a conscience. Stopped going on raids, barely leaves Fizz Top. Something's up with her. She's either realized this isn't the life for her, or she's been compromised. And if I find out she's turned traitor, I'm going to enjoy every moment I have tearing her apart. Collected reports from members. Town remains. Remains of an old abandoned town south of Nuka World called Bradburton. Should be good for standard supplies, but nothing of real interest. Okay, so named after the guy who made Nuka-Cola. Hubologists. I was curious about that. I heard that name mentioned. Val said some crazies calling themselves hubologists have taken over the old cafe by the giant fire hydrant. I gotta admit, I'm inclined to leave them be. Fanatics are always destructive in their own way. They could be good entertainment from a distance. Interesting. Grandchester. Dixie found an old roadside attraction called the Grandchester Mystery Mansion. She said it looks to be in decent condition, complete with an annoying ticket-taking protectron, so it's worth looking into. She had a few slaves in tow, so didn't investigate further. We'll need to put a team together to check it out at some point. Well, maybe I'll get to it first. Interesting bit of data there. Alright, Nisha, I'll leave you be. I'm gonna go wander through your little blood-packed area here and see if there's anything. I don't feel like carrying bloody skulls because I gotta clean them. I'll leave all this stuff for now. I don't need grenades. I wonder who's giving them all the grenades though. A lot of them for sale